if you've got fine textured hair and you've ever wanted layers, tune into this. We're gonna be cutting somebody's hair that might be a little bit sparser around the hairline. And I know a lot of you guys have, you know, or have experienced sparseness around your hairline. So really what I wanna show you guys is how to kind of layer around this to make it look as dense as possible, but have the most amazing movement as possible. So it is gonna be freaking awesome. So, dude, it's gonna be fun. So join me on this journey. Again, like, I'm just here to kind of show you guys some cool techniques. And honestly, stuff you guys can go in and get done yourself. Really, at the end of the day, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Are you ready? Where do you want to do it? You want to do it over there, or you want to do it over here? Okay. All right. Oh, dude, chapstick. Do we have a cake?
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to have one if you don't want one. You know.
I could get hair all over me, which is fine. It's like my normal life.
It's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
What? It's a hairdresser's turn, you know what I mean? Yeah. No. It's actually, I'm glad we're doing this because I wanted to cut your hair. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a Jake haircut. In my whole 21 years of music.
An official Jake hair.
No.
I think
We took a little weight out that
Right,
one time.
right,
You
right.
fixed that one spot
Right.
for me.
I guess. Right, we're gonna. So what kind of products do you normally like put in your hair?
Okay, I use the Lane Creole.
Okay.
And I use the Azumi Tonic. I love the Azumi Tonic.
Okay.
And I've been using the Imperial Blowout at my root
Okay.
for a little bit of volume.
Yeah.
I love the Azumi Sheeta Supreme, the black one.
Okay.
It's kind of adds a little moisture. That's
Okay.
what I use, and then I'll experiment with it.
Okay.
But I want you to do what you want to do. I want to try something different.
Could you grab me? What is how you?
She's on. Never did.
Like why was it that
No.
I'm like,
I'm like, do you want? Please do it or not? Yes, I do, but he needs some product.
yeah. Can you grab me the nectar for me, please? The spray.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
That's it? I love using the Dempsey Morpho on people. I just don't have one at home.
You don't have it at home?
I need to get one.
Right. Are you tender-headed?
Yeah, a little bit. And mostly I just worry about my hair breaking off because my hair is really...
It's the, hi.
It's Carousel. It's the orange spray. Orange and white. The bottle's white.
Yeah,
that's it.
You got it.
So my hair is just really
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Especially when
we don't need you anymore. Thank you. The what?
My hair is just really tangly all the time when it's wet, especially. So.
You know what like the crazy thing? Like, you've got a very similar texture to Kelsey.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like she's got kind of like
brunette.
She doesn't have any wave though, curl. But you guys have had that texture.
It's like fine.
It just, you move it like 1 degree and it tangles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It totally does.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like to hold any color. Like I wish I could get the new duet has helped me get a lot better than I've ever been able to get for myself. Like.
Right. Yeah. Good.
Is Kelsey liking it?
She loves it.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Good.
Loves it. So, yeah, it's interesting. Like, Kelsey's always like, she's like, you don't like my hair, do you? And I was like,
well, it's just hard.
You know,
you're not making it feel fine.
you have this texture that is very. It's hard for a stylist that moves quick
Yeah,
to
which you
work
do.
on. You know, you just kind of have to slow it down a little bit.
You do, exactly.
And like,
It takes longer to section.
Yeah. You just kind of.
I mean, I think because of my texture, I cut a lot of my clients dry.
Right.
Because I know how hard it is to work through my hair and stuff. That I'm like, I'd never want to cut my hair if it was wet. But
Right.
that's just how, I just prefer dry cutting anyway. But,
Yeah.
is that like, is that hitting off in the mirror or what is that hitting?
So that's getting like just basically me kind of brushing up your hair.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because really at the end of the day, I'm still kind of gathering content, just trying to figure out like
Yeah.
what flow is.
Yeah.
But I need to. You'll see when it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like you're live right now or anything like that. This is just gathering content.
This is gathering. Yeah, we're not like live.
Yeah.
We're not like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe some.
I'm not like a huge fan of going live.
Yeah, I've never done it really. I don't think I've ever done it.
Jeremy and I did it at. We did it for like hair brains.
Oh, fun. It's like a friend with Jeremy. Love Jared. I've seen him twice because one of his good friends that he actually served his mission with opened up a pretzel shop, and my friend David helped a guy / it's his pretzel recipe basically. But so on opening day, Jeremy was there with a bunch of his nieces and nephews, and we went in there the same day. And then the next time we went, he was there again. It was so funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because like I'm not a huge pretzel fan, but apparently pretzels are a big thing for people, and we don't have any pretzel places in town except for if you go to the mall or whatever.
Right.
So,
All right, guys. So fine textured hair. Two things I used. Right. If you're working with hair, or if you've got hair that is hard to brush out, or if you move it by 1 degree and it gets tangly, this is the stuff you need. Okay, right here. This stuff's awesome. So this right here, this is a thermal protectant. Okay, you spray this on your hair when it's wet. Okay, this is going to help brush out your hair and protect it from heat. Okay, this one is a mousse. This mousse, you can't use too much of it. It is awesome. I mean, if you're looking for something and you've got heavy hands, I've got heavy hands. You know what I mean? Heavy hands. This is the stuff. It's amazing. I'm telling you, check it out. This is not a paid promotion. It's awesome. Seriously. Okay? You're always parting your hair in the middle?
I kind of go back and forth. It kind of goes in the middle, but I will switch back and forth, whatever. I'm not like that.
When you find a part like in the day, do you change it?
Occasionally, if I'm feeling like it's looking flat, I'll flip it, you know?
You're a flipper?
I'm sometimes a flipper.
Well, I like to refer to it as a pusher.
Oh, pusher. Nice. Flipper.
You're a pusher, like a drug pusher?
Yeah, for sure. I'm a pusher. Pusher. Look who had a break. Look who had a break, and Jake was still here. And I was like, oh,
Get done.
I know, man. I've been needing a haircut for. I mean, the last haircut was when you did it. When was that? Was it before we went to the wedding?
We've been baby trimming for a long time too.
But wasn't it before we went to the wedding in September? Because I was like, cut my hair now because I don't want Clint to cut it for me.
What? Oh,
Was that the last time I had to cut it?
before Matthew's wedding?
Yeah.
I don't remember cutting your hair. So it must have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Did it happen during one of your blackouts? That's usually if I can't remember something, I'm like, it happened during one of my
One
blackouts.
of my blackouts. Yeah, Kate is getting blacked out all the time. Just kidding. She's a white girl getting blacked out all the time. I'm just
TBI.
kidding. She does.
I suffered a TBI a couple of years ago.
I don't know what that is.
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh,
Concussion.
oh,
And I did about 3 weeks of clients that I didn't remember.
Oh.
oh.
So I had clients come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, you cut your hair off. It looks great. And they're like, you cut it off. And I'm like, I did? No, I didn't.
That happened to me after my boob job. Because I was still on pain meds and I came in one day. And I just did 2 clients, and one of them was my client Jennifer, whose hair I do like every 2-3 years.
Yeah, no, yeah.
JPJ. And she came in and she was a brunette, and I was like, "You're a brunette." And she's like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "You did it." And I was like,
Shit, dude.
"Oh." I was so high.
Dude, that's, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it and that was really good. When did you come back? I come back for 2 weeks. But in general, everything went really well. My dog services were really pretty and fun.
There we go. Perfect. When are you guys leaving for Palm Springs?
Saturday morning. So
Nice, dude.
our friends have that house. I think I told you about their house. It used to be Steve McQueen's house. Did I ever tell you about that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so my friend Lisa and her husband David sold he's from Switzerland. He sold his company to Adobe like years ago. So he's got lots of money, but he still works for Adobe as an exec. Because he's a fucking genius. He's like sometimes hard for me to have an extra conversation with.
Right, because
so
he's
fucking
just
smart.
so,
But he and
yeah.
Gail get along great because Gail's kind of spectrum-y vibes sometimes too. He can be anyway. So anyways, so they have their house here that's down behind the Cotton Bottom, right on the creek. And then they have a house in Los Gatos because he has to go there for work a lot because that's where another Adobe headquarters is outside of San Francisco.
Right.
And then they have the house in Palm Springs. The house in Palm Springs is, it was Steve McQueen's house.
Oh, wow.
And it was falling off the mountain, like falling off the hill. It was in such disrepair. Like, and it's in a gated community. It's in the same, I don't know if you've been to Palm Springs. It's in the same community as the Bob Hope House.
Okay.
The Bob Hope House is the Iron Man house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. In the movie Iron Man?
In Iron Man, yeah. That's the house. That's Iron Man's house. It's called, but it was Bob Hope's house.
Oh.
So it's in that same gated community. Theirs is not nearly as huge as that house. That house is ginormous.
Right.
Theirs is a more simple mid-century modern
Okay.
that was like completely, like, yeah. As a community, they all had to vote on who was allowed to buy it and do something to it because it's like on the historic registry kind of vibe, you know? So our friend Lisa and David came in and said, we want to restore this house. We don't want to tear it down and build something new. We don't want to renovate it. We want to restore it.
Right.
Which is like a lot of work because
Oh, yeah.
like everything is, that's all from like the 60s.
Right.
60s and whatnot. So they did such an insane job. Like Lisa, it's all Lisa. She has such attention to detail. And she even found like the carpet, like the shag carpet that was in it. She found the company that did it out of London. It's like hundreds of years old company in London.
Oh, wow.
And called them up and said, do you still have the blueprint and of the carpet you put in the Steve McQueen house? And they're like, yeah, we still have it. So they redid the carpet for her. Like she was like, everything was like, and there's some things she's like, yeah, I redid it the way it was and I wish I had it. Like linoleum floors in the kitchen. Sorry.
And they had to completely like kind of restore it.
They didn't have to, but she chose to.
Right.
It's pretty special,
Right.
to be honest. And they're having, so it's Modernism Week in Palm Springs.
It was what, like?
It's going to be Modernism Week. So they restored it, they got it renovated, and everything was done just in time for COVID. And then they basically lived out there during COVID because they have 2 little girls and they just went out there. So, but they're mostly here because the girls are at Roland with, well, they're younger than Electra, but they're at Roland Hall. But anyway, so they go out there whenever they can. They got a pool. It's just, it's so beautiful. There's like a casita where it used to be a garage. They turned it into like a guest house. So we usually stay in there.
So anyway, it's Modernism Week in Palm Springs.
So what we've done here really, really quick is that you saw I actually took a lot of these layers up here because we actually want to make sure that we're getting like a ton of volume up through this area. And you saw how I actually directed that at an angle going back from like short to long, right? Because we're trying to keep a little bit more length right through here. Now what we actually want to do is we want to start to create that almost kind of face framing effect, which is going to really, again, frame her face really nicely. So the other thing here is that if you have a little bit more kind of, if your hairline is a little bit weaker, to consider when you go in for a consultation, or if you're getting your hair cut, or if you're a hairdresser, or whatever it may be, the thing about it is when you're actually taking these parts, you want to make it, instead of a completely straight line part, you want to actually carve into that part to where the thickness is going to be consistent from this front hairline to right here to all the way down. Sorry for pulling on your hair yet again.
It's just my hair.
Oh, dude.
You know, and she pulled back and they
The other thing to consider, guys, the other thing to consider here is when you're doing this, or I'm saying whether or not, if you're doing this as a hairdresser or if you're just a consumer watching this, is that if you cut off these corners down at the bottom, you're gonna risk making this look very like almost a round graduation, and a round graduation to you take out the modernism of the actual layers. And that's why I'm really carving this and pushing this forward in this direction, so it keeps this bottom corner down through here. If you take out that corner, basically you're fucked.
You're getting a bowl cut.
You're getting a bowl cut, guys. You're getting a bowl cut. Oh, really quick, this is Emily. Say what's up.
Hi.
She's an amazing hairdresser here at Lunatic Fringe. Fabulous. Color specialist, amazing haircuts, does a ton of wedding hair. I don't do wedding hair. So if you're looking for wedding hair, you go see this girl.
I'll do it.
And she's got a twin sister. Oh, man.
Oh man, my twin. Yeah, you worked with Cassie for years. Cassie started with you.
No, dude.
Isn't that funny?
That's awesome. So just to kind of show you guys here really quick, you can see the strength in this line right through here. And this one's like, you know, we're gonna be kind of strengthening up this one over here. Yeah, come on in, dude. No, it's casual. It's not like it's like.
Come
Yeah,
say hi.
yeah, no.
Wait, where's the screen at? It turned off. Does it turn off?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it'll like turn off after a minute.
Okay,
You know.
okay.
Yeah, it's casual, bro. Okay, it's casual. Come on in, bro.
I'm all
Yeah.
so good.
Hey, you're like, hey, did you see this angle?
helped me was always looking
Yeah, I love Palm Springs too.
Yeah, it's so chill.
Like,
for that.
it's just, I love all of like
I got a letter from President
just the mid-century modern and
That's
you know,
my favorite.
walking the
It wasn't
the arts, you know, like galleries.
Yes.
that
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we went a couple years ago. They have it's called Desert X. It's like an exhibit that changes every year,
Okay.
an exhibition, whatever. There's multiple different artists they get from all over the world that do like installations around the desert, around the city. Like,
oh, that's freaking cool.
and so we went to that, and that was super cool. And they had the after party at their house, like the end of season party at their house,
That's,
and it was so cool. But to see the art was super cool.
I just think it's mortality and you just get to go through it. I think this, I think if Christy had had something to work,
It's gonna be in like the 60s. It's not gonna be super hot.
but mortality
I mean, that's, you know,
has had less
It's fine. It's fine.
like I think that his life was preserved for a while.
Is it hot in Phoenix?
And some people smaller.
it was, yeah, in the middle of the day, it definitely, if you're like in the direct sun, yeah, it was, but it was nice though. Like, I just was kind of, because I just wanted to get, because every time during my birthday, February,
It's a buzz
it's just
too.
such a dreary month, you know what I mean?
Sucks,
Like,
yeah.
I just want to be somewhere where it's just a little bit
Nicer.
nicer, you know?
I agree. I agree.
So I don't get to go on the
When's your birthday? What month?
October, it's great. October 9th. I love it. We usually travel actually. A lot of times we're out of town for my birthday.
Dude, that's my brother's birthday.
October 9th?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
It's John Lennon's birthday.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
Good old John
we have done a lot of
Lennon. I think he died the year before his 40th though. I don't know that he made it to 40. I can't remember what year he was assassinated.
and sometimes when I'm doing tough work I'll feel really strongly about somebody and feel Christy's presence.
Hey Siri, when was John Lennon assassinated? Oh my gosh. So he had just turned 40.
Oh.
Because he was 1940 and I was 1980.
Oh, okay. The one thing I'm trying to do, guys, is I'm really just trying to get this hair up and away from the scalp. Like, that is the most important thing. That the number one about a healthy, a proper blow dry starts with really good root direction. Like, that is absolutely key. And if you're dealing with hair that's a little bit more kind of tangly, compromised, whatever it may be, you can see this technique where I'm actually going to push up and then I let out, push up and then I let out, push up and then I let out. And the thing is that I can still get in there and get that heat up in that root area without trying to drag my brush all the way out. Because if I was to drag my brush all the way out, number one, Emily would hate me. That's number one. Number two, it would hurt. And number three, Emily would hate me. So there's a total of 3 things that would just make my client experience the worst ever. So don't do that. If you're a hairdresser watching. If you're a client watching or just a regular consumer watching, you know, just try as best as possible to get in there and get that root dried, okay? Am I pulling too much? No. Okay, cool. So
I've watched you do this 100 times and thought, oh my gosh, you're pulling my hair, but you're not pulling my hair at all.
right,
It looks like you're like manhandling the thing.
right, yeah.
It's great.
So again, like, and this is just, this is another thing too. Like, there's a lot of people that might have a little bit more sensitive scalps.
Tender.
She's got some texture back here, man. Do you ever wear your hair curly?
It's not even.
It's not curly?
Straight in the front.
Yeah.
So if I try like,
What about it feel like you're in like a humid place?
yeah, it helps.
Okay.
Let me see, when I was in Mexico. It's not really though.
Oh, okay.
It's flat.
Yeah. Yeah. Has it always been like that, or has it like ever?
Hi, who's this guest?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. The curl in the back. Pop me up. Pop me up. The curl in the back is newer. Like, not brand new, but newer.
The curl on the back is what?
The curl in the back is newer. Like, I didn't have that as a kid. It got curly as I got older.
Right.
I didn't do any good pictures of it.
So now, because when you actually kind of blow dry like that, it might get a little bit tangly. So now I'm actually, since I've removed a lot of that like moisture out of the hair, now I can actually go through and I can kind of brush some of that out without like making her life a living hell. So, because now I actually kind of want to go through and I want to create a little bit of bend, just a little bit of bend. I'm going to use a little bit more of a round brush so I can refine this haircut. Okay, that is super, super important. Since we've kind of already done a little bit of that roots-ish area, we're only now kind of hitting those, that mid to end. Since, do you guys get, for him kind of working for the nothing? Okay. Oh,
You get the damn good Thompson. We have amazing health insurance. You get tons of time off. Like, those are our best.
yeah.
There's other things.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
Jack gets to retire at 50. 50.
Hey, wait, say it again?
He gets to retire at 50 years old.
Oh, nice, dude.
With a full pension.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're considered first responders.
Wow. Okay.
And then, something else. Because you're not going to stop.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, good.
So you guys, yeah, I could only imagine. Man. So when I'm taking these sections, the one thing to consider is that I'm not really using a clip, so I'm actually kind of bricklaying back so I can go from one section to another. And I'm able to really just kind of cover a lot of ground. Because a lot of times if you're using a clip, and this is probably a hairdresser tip here, if you're using a clip, it's just going to take longer to finish because you got to clip up the hair, you got to do this, you got to do that. Like, as I'm kind of working around in this pattern, I can do it in a very efficient way. Unless you have an apprentice like Emily here,
You can hold your hand.
you know, then she can just hold the hair and your life is amazing and fabulous, you know.
The human clip. Pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I know Ella wants to come hang out with you.
that's, wait, what?
Ella wants to come hang
Oh,
out
okay, yeah.
with you.
Oh, yeah.
She always says she was going to. I don't know if she ever did.
Yeah, she did a couple times. Yeah,
But Ella's really gonna.
yeah,
She's not, yeah.
yeah, absolutely, dude. Are you gone for a while?
I've got a few trips coming up.
Oh, okay, cool.
This one I'm only missing Tuesday. But then in May or March, we're going to, I think my friend's going us to Paris Convention.
The one you went to New York for?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So she's doing the Christian Dior thing again. So
Oh, fuck.
she's flying us there so I can do her hair.
Dude, that's sick.
I know.
Dude,
And then
that's-
in May, we're going to Peru.
Oh, man.
So that one's going to be like
Yeah, heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll be super dope. Oh, yeah, man.
I'm excited.
You should be, man. That's cool. It's just a cool experience. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I think I just would probably be stoked about the private plane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm just like,
This time we're actually going to fly to Thompson.
oh, okay.
Yeah. They're going out on different days.
Oh,
It's like a spring or fall break or winter.
right.
So they're going to stay longer and we're going to get more.
Nice. Oh, cool.
So it's like the whole family going, so it's never going to be a full thing.
So you guys can see how fast they finish that blow dry, right? Like, and again, I'm not going for full blown like curl on those ends with that round brush, right? I just want to create texture. This is the part where Kelsey's always like, stop putting your fingers in my hair. Put some lotion on your fingers. Behind my hair.
But this is the best part.
So as far as like the, because I haven't taken out any weights yet. There's
Yeah.
no weight in like that front area, right? So basically just kind of tell me like how it's feeling.
I mean, I think it feels pretty good. I don't have a lot of hair there, so
Right.
I don't really feel like I need a lot of weight
Right.
taken out.
You know,
Yeah.
I was just going to maybe
Yeah.
go through and dust and
Do
take
a
off some
little
split
dusting.
ends.
That's great.
You know
That's
what I mean?
That's good.
I haven't touched your length at the bottom yet.
Yeah, clean that up.
Do you want to keep it like the length?
You can take some.
What's some? Like half an inch? Are we talking like maybe like an inch?
Like an inch.
Okay. Okay.
You can take. I mean, it needs it. Take
Do-
what it needs. Like, well, except for if that's 5 inches. Don't take 5 inches. I'm like, take
Don't
what
you-
it needs. I mean, don't take. You can take an inch and a half if you need to.
Like a hairdresser itch?
So,
That was freaking funny. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I want it to look like I got a haircut. Like I want it to look clean.
Yes.
I like a more full, lumped look.
Yep. Huh? No, yeah, that's perfect. Leave it? Okay, good.
Yeah, it looks even.
Again, nobody's perfect.
No, it looks good.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks, babe. Love you.
You're so welcome.
Oh my gosh, that was such perfect.
All right, guys, so I just basically want to kind of close this out by saying you've got some fine textured hair, okay? And you are looking for layers, looking for movement. That's an awesome haircut to do. Top portion, as we started to kind of layer that, going basically from short to long. Then the other cool thing is that then you actually start to kind of pull that forward. And then you do that kind of C shaping in the front where you create that movement where that's where that strength comes from. I'm sorry, that strength comes from. It's right there in that front area. And then not to cut out that actual, like that bottom corner, don't cut that out or else it's gonna turn into a bowl cut. That's what's gonna keep the haircut super modern. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos like this coming, real life, cool stuff. My name is Jake Thompson Hair. See you guys in the next one.